Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dark Souls walkthrough. In the last episode we cleared all of Blighttown, or most of Blighttown, and now we are going to leave Blighttown so we can see what the effects of ringing the second bell are. So you might have noticed I have now finally got something to wear. I'm no longer shirtless. So yes, I am wearing the tattered cloth chest piece from the Pyromancy set, and finally I am now wearing all pieces of armour. Now I am a little bit mishmashy right now, but eventually I will be able to rectify that, so don't you worry. We'll be fine. At least I'm finally actually wearing a chest piece. That will definitely help. And also keep me warm in these cold times. Anyway, let us make our way back out of the spider nest, and we will start making our way out. So you might be wondering, why do we need a whole video dedicated just to getting out of Blighttown? Well, the answer is because getting out of Blighttown is pretty tricky and there's quite a bit of stuff to get along the way, so I must guide you through that. So I will see you back at the bonfire. Okay, we are back here after quite a trek. Now, so we must go up here and you'll see this thing, this rotating thing. This is how you get out of Blighttown, but it's a little finicky, so I will demonstrate. So get on it, and when you get up to the top, wait as long as you can and then roll off the edge, and you should be able to land on the platform. So, here we go. There we go. If you do that wrong, you will just fall back down to the bottom and probably die. Well, no, most certainly die. Now, this next part is a bit tricky, so it is time to get toxic. Because you will most certainly get, well no, you will certainly get toxic in this next part. And if this flippin' fly would just die. Die, fly. Now, get away from me. Right, this next part. If you can see in the back there, you can see there's quite a few blow dart guys. This next part is the place where you'll find a very useful item, but there are blow dart guys everywhere. So again, be ready to be toxic. But before we head over there, we'll head across these branches to this area. Kill this fellow. Head over here. Grab this. Get us in, get the sealer's gear and a tin banishment catalyst, which is a catalyst that you can use for melee attacks, and the sorcery remedy, which of course heals toxic, poison, all that jazz. And the sealer's gear is actually quite good, but I'm not going to use it because it doesn't fit my aesthetic. Now you can climb up here, but I'm pretty sure there's actually no reason to actually do this, weirdly enough. I'm pretty sure there's nothing up there. So what? Sometimes that'll happen on that flipping branch. Anyway, I'm pretty sure there's nothing up there, so don't bother. I will see you back there after I've collected my souls. Da 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 da. Okay, we are back there and I have my souls. Now, to get back across here, try and walk across it carefully on the left side of the branch, otherwise for some reason you fall off. And there we go, we are back over. Now, this next part, we must climb up here, and it is time to venture into the lair of the blow darters. You can dodge them by dodging through them, but again, not really useful. There we go, we're toxic. Yeah, not really much point because you're going to get toxic anyway. So what I recommend, just tank the toxic and rush these guys. All they do is shoot blow darts at you, so they're not really going to inflict much damage. So yeah, just rush them, use your Estus Flask, and you should be okay. And again, they all won't respawn the second time, so just kill them and you'll be good. Call me. And I don't have my flipping... I don't have my flipping bow equipped. Okay, what can I use? What can I use? Firebombs. Firebombs, 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 firebombs. There we go. One shot in. And toxic. Goodie. So with that all done, now it's time to head down here. Now be careful, there's a lot of dogs down there, so be careful. A good way to approach it is to get a plunging attack, kill one. So here, fire! Suck it. Smash him, easy peasy. Dodge you, smash you, easy peasy, and my flipping controller is ballsing up again. And there are more guys down here. Ooh! And it's raining corpses. How I love it when it rains corpses. The sweet smell of rotting flesh fills the air. And you guys die. Easy peasy. And over here, this is what we came here for. A firekeeper's soul. Why is there a firekeeper on the other side of here? Who knows? But either way, the firekeeper's soul, that is the second one in the game. And it is very, very important. Okay, let's make our way out of here. I will see you back at the entrance. Oh, hang on. Before I forget, over here is an item. Soul of a Proud Knight. Very nice. And now back to our usually scheduled programming. Back out here. And here is the ladder. Again, ladders indicated via torches, so if you're ever lost, just look for a torch, and you should find a ladder. Up here, up here, up here. All the way up out of this horrible pit. Kill you, get up here. And we are almost at the top. It's a lot of ladders. We went a long way down. And here we are. Now if you don't have the master key, then you have to come over here. Grab this, the key to the new Londo Ruins. New Londo, you ask? Well, we'll see. Now over here there's one last barrier before we can leave. These douchers. These orc douchers. They are blocking the path. And they are gonna kill me. This is very precarious because you have to fight on this platform and there are cliffs all around you. And if you fall off, then it's pretty much GG for you. Now there are two in the back there, so be careful. Pull one at a time, preferably. There we go, dodge that easily. Yeah, that's right, practice those vocal cords. Your singing voice is gorgeous. As I smash you. Easy peasy. And now only one guy stands between me and sweet freedom. Freedom! Smash you in the ass. Right up the ass. Yep, again, practice your sweet vocals. As you die. And freedom is ours at last. We are out of this hole. But where are we? Well, you'll see. We are in the Valley of Drakes. So, what is this place? Well, it is a place we will explore later. We are not quite equipped yet to do it. Pick up this, get the large soul of the nameless soldier. Use the key to the new Londo Ruins. And, as the key suggests, we are back here in New Londo. So yes, that was the door that we couldn't open before, and now we are back here. Isn't it cool? So, let's head back up to Firelink. Okay, now, back up at Firelink, you may notice that a few things are a bit different. So, head up here. What is this? Lochrek's gone, and so's the Firekeeper. Dingy armor, and a black eye orb. Dead. We shouldn't have trusted that stupid Lochrek. He has murdered the Firekeeper and made off with her soul. So, what do we do now? How are we going to rescue Firelink? The Firekeeper's dead. Well, we'll have to find Lochrek and take the soul from him. But where is he? Well, the black eye orb will show us the way. And as you can tell, the firekeeper is absent. We cannot light the fire. So, Firelink's shrine is currently disabled. So, hello man.
Did you ring the second bell? That is incredible, I must say. But now we have a new problem. It's noisy, it snores, and its breath is lethal. This is no laughing matter, I tell you.
What could he be talking about?
Damn, that stench. And I was really beginning to like it here. Maybe it's time I do something about it.
Well, you do you, man. What are you even talking about? And over here, Laurentius.
Well, I see you made it out. Yeah, I made it out safely too. I have my Pyromancy of the Great Swamp, so I can usually manage with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share my spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials. I'll be pleased to help you. And unless you find the magic's unsavory?
Not at all, my friend.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure that, they'll be of some use, some assistance. Here, first take this.
A Pyromancy Flame. That is what you need to cast Pyromancies.
A flame from the Great Swamp. Now you're a fully fledged pyromancer. Why, let's get started right now.
Alright then, and now we can buy Pyromancies. Fire Orb, Combustion, Iron Flesh, Flash Sweat, Fireball, all good stuff. All standard Pyromancies, and with the Pyromancy Flame, that is how you cast them. You don't need any stat investment, but you do need to upgrade the Pyromancy Flame. It doesn't require any materials to do so, but it does require souls, and it'll end up costing quite a lot of souls. So yeah, it's still quite a big investment to use Pyromancy.
Pyromancy is the art of casting fire. Produce flame, then channel it, just as our ancestors did. A pyromancer must be in tune with nature herself. My home, the Great Swamp, is an abundant store of nature. You will understand one day. It only takes time. Pyromancy has a, well, rather primitive aspect to it. It meshes poorly with advanced culture. And pyromancers are considered rather unsavoury. Which is fine, as I never got along with anybody anyway. So, for me, turning undead didn't change a thing. A pyromancer's flame is a part of his own body. The flame develops right along with his skill. When I gave you that flame, I gave you a part of myself. Please take good care of it.
Absolutely, Laurentius.
Goodbye then. Be safe, friend. Don't you dare go hollow.
I will not. So, with the Pyromancy Flame, I will equip that right now. It is right here. There we go. Ta-da! A nice little glow. So of course, you can use it to punch, or you can use it to cast your Pyromancies, but I have none attuned. I have no attunement slots, and no Pyromancies either. So will I get some? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. I still haven't decided on that. And over here, Petrus and his fellows have disappeared. They are off on their mission to the catacombs. Now, you may have noticed a sound that has been emanating throughout Firelink. It is over here. Ugh. What is this creature? Well, this creature is a very important NPC. Now, here we have a crossroads. You can either clear New Londo Ruins at this point in the game before doing the next part, and that will set you on a different path to a different ending, or you can talk to this fellow and you can do the regular ending. Now, I'm going to talk to this fellow, but the other path, that is how you do it, and it's pretty cool. I recommend you check it out at least at some point, but bear in mind, doing it on new game is pretty difficult. So yeah, this is the standard path, and that is what I will be doing. So, we must talk to this horrible snake creature.
Ah, hello. Was it you who rang the bell of awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Seeker Framt. close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment?
Indeed I do.
Very well. Then I am pleased to share. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel.
Londo, the Lord Vessel. Well, that is our goal.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
So, Frampt. So what can you do to him? You can sell stuff to him. He's the only person in the game that you can actually sell stuff to in Dark Souls 1. And every item will have a certain value. Most items aren't really worth much, but some items are worth quite a bit. Like, for example, some of these smaller souls are actually worth more at Frampt than they are just consuming them. So that's a good way to get a few extra souls. And also you can sell humanity for quite a few souls, which is quite good if you have an excess. And also you can sell the coins at Frampt for some souls. And it makes the most terrifying noise ever. And you can also feed him various Titanite shards and chunks and stuff in order to break them down into other like Titanite shards and whatnot. It's pretty handy.
Those who seek the realm of lords must brave Sen's fortress, a deadly house of traps. Many have gone before you, but none have returned. Fate has chosen you, but proceed with caution.
Sen's fortress. Of course, we saw the gate opening last episode. That is across the bridge from Andre, so that is our goal. Through there, we must travel to Londo, and from there we must acquire the Lord Vessel in order to proceed to the next part of the game.
Those who seek...
Yeah.
Farewell, chosen undead. I remain here and await thee.
So, we must succeed Lord Gwyn, and to that end we must go to Londo. So, let us be on our way. I will see you up at Andre. Okay, I am back at Andre, and now it is time to give him a present.
Why, that's a fine ember you have there. I could smith some mighty weapons with one of those. Why not lend it to me?
Indeed-a-rooney, Andre.
Magnificent! You won't be disappointed. I can hardly wait to get started.
Fantastic. And now we can ascend our claymore to +6, or you can ascend it to a raw claymore. Now the difference between a +6 and a raw is that raw will not scale at all. Raw weapons don't scale, whereas +6s and above will scale. So raw weapons are better early on, but later on they're pretty crap. And also they don't go even further, because you can actually go further than +10 to +15 later. So yeah, I don't recommend using raw weapons. So +6 we will use. Here we go, and now we can upgrade it further using our large Titanite. Fantastic. Can't quite get it to +10, but that's fine. So, what can I buy? I can buy a smith box, an armor smith box, a repair box, all useful stuff. Get some arrows, can never have too many arrows. Here we go, and you got anything to say?
I know little.
Nope.
Don't get yourself.
Okay. So, now we have a +9 claymore, and with it we will cut down some fools. But I am all out of time for this episode, so thank you guys so much for watching, and in the next episode we will venture into Sen's Fortress. Goodbye.